Good evening, everybody. Thursday night here, Glacier Peak, every single night on STSPN, presented by Shoreline Community College, shoreline.edu. Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn here. Tonight, boys varsity basketball. Glacier Peak welcomes in the Mavericks from Meadowdale. How are you, Ron? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, turn me up, and then I'll be doing even better. Yeah, Mavericks coming in tonight into the Bear Cave here. Coming in here 3-2 against the 4-0 Grizzlies.
The Glacier Peak Grizzlies, I heard a couple of kids, Peltier is under the weather a little bit. I saw Middendorf yawning a little bit. We should start the broadcast, Ron, with a major correction. This is like in the paper when they retract something or they put it as the star of Monday night's game, the Fatkins down below, waved to us, of Samantha Fatkin, her parents. Anyway, Middendorf, they had him as a sophomore. We've been calling him a sophomore all year. He's a senior.
Yeah, they just corrected the roster today, I guess. I put in mine yesterday and it still said sophomore, so he'd probably like to be a sophomore. He'd be a good sophomore. He
would, yes. And then we was like, geez, he's a baby. He's a baby. But to the task at hand, now that we got that out of the way, as you stated, 3-2 overall, 0-1 is Meadowdale, the Mavericks coming in, and Glacier Peak 4-0, 1-0. Their big victory we saw here last time seeing these boys over Shorewood, a talented Shorewood team. By the way, Shorewood hasn't caught a break since then. I thought they'd win some more games, I noticed.
Yeah, they got up against some tough competition right out of the gate here, like us, and just hadn't turned yet. It's kind of happened, the same thing that happened to Snohomish, you know. They look like they got a good team, and they get up against the Grizzlies, then they get up against a screaming Jackson team on Tuesday night that was just on fire. And
Soffer was crazy.
Big improvement over the game one.
Yes. Well, they have a awesome coach.
Yeah,
Steve Johnson,
and just great improvement. So there'll be a tough battle against the Grizzlies when we meet them later in the season.
Oh yeah, mark your calendars. Just getting ready to tip this one off. STSPN presented by Shoreline Community College, STSPN and SLSN all year long. Make sure you go to shoreline.edu and see what's available for you. Scott Oshman again, Todd Elvig. And we're right now going to get over to the ceremony for the PA announcer, Brian Hunter. You're listening to Gus, our PA announcer. And the picture in your screen right now, the tragic story of the fallen Glacier Peak, Derek Harrison. And they're honoring him tonight, Glacier Peak number 14, that tragic accident on the river this past year. And as they start with the starting lineup. So good somber reminder here tonight. They're going to have it on the floor. The GP kids have it on their jerseys now, number 14. That was his number here at Glacier Peak. He graduated several years ago. We'll get the details of that. As you see the starting lineups for varsity basketball. So number 10 in your screen here for Meadowdale, Ron, 5'10" senior, Mr. Griffin over, as Grant Peltier.
Mavericks, number 15, 6'1" junior.
Nathan Helpap, number 15, the 6'1" junior.
Grizzlies, number 21, 6'1" junior.
And he averages 9 a game, Ron, for Helpap.
Yeah, 3.2.
And, is he 3.2?
Yeah. Yeah. Helpap. Oh,
I think you would have liked yours better.
What's that?
You would have liked your stat better.
Yeah, probably. No, I think he was 9 points. You see Guffey and Jake Middendorf being announced here. They're seeing the number 14 white T-shirts, and that was 23. Aiden O'Neill, the guard, 5'7" senior for Meadowdale.
I think they had something funny going on with the audio system, because all of a sudden now you can hear it over here.
Yeah, a lot of issues. Brady Southard comes in again. He was our player of the game. He was a beast. Oh, he almost loses it there with Pettit.
So
the chest bump. He almost went down in the chest bump.
they have different numbers on than we have, kid.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break for National Anthem and Pledge of Allegiance. Tip-off coming up next on STSPN. Don't go away.
NBA 3-ball. He just absolutely drains that one.
Shoreline Community College and Puget Sound Auto Dealers Association have been recognized internationally for its pioneering in finding a new way to deliver technical training for automotive.
Glacier Peak High School, Snohomish, Washington. Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn here. Todd Elvig spinning the dials. It's a Wesco 3A South matchup. Glacier Peak, Meadowdale Mavericks. Mavericks coming in a little slow. 0-1 in the conference, again 3-2 in the league. Ron will look, they have some seniors they're going to rely on. Size-wise, they match up okay. We'll see. It's been a long break for these Grizzlies. Last time we saw them was last Friday night in their win against Shorewood.
There are 10 seniors on the Maverick roster down there, so they're going to be losing a lot of players this year.
Ball goes to Grant Peltier, the senior again. Talked to his mother, said he's feeling a little under the weather, but should be okay. Over to Guffey and Southard coming off that week. There's Hatch. the three-point specialist. That one off the mark to the right. Rebound, Caleb Tingstad. Tingstad, they're going to need a lot, and they have gotten a lot this year out of 24. Tingstad in the blue.
Tingstad's 6'3". He looks bigger than that from up here.
He does. I know he was, I believe he was part of their the Mavericks football as well. Driving the hoop, there is Tingstad. Tries to take Brady baseline. Great defense. Back out to over, back to Tingstad. That one's off the rim. Here comes Guffey.
Oh, fast break down to Brady, and he got hammered going in for that layup. First attempt of the game tonight for him.
Looks like number 24, Tingstad, will get the foul. Again, you see, line it up for the Mavericks. Number 2, Charlie White, the 6'4" senior. And I don't know, Malik Braxton usually is the 5'11" senior, number 3, not on the court yet. See if he makes it in. I know he's one of their stronger players. And Brady makes that one.
Missed the second one.
Can't get that.
Slow start here for both teams tonight.
Bringing it up, Aiden O'Neal. Works at Peltier. Switch on Hatch. Back off now to Helpap. Helpap, number 15 in the blue again. Glacier Peak in the home whites. Back outside to White. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Gonna have to get it. Here's Tingstad from a triple. Can't get it. Rebound. The senior, Meadowdale. Make sure you get that right. 1-0, 6:24 left in this first quarter. Peltier. Swings it.
You can tell how serious the game is.
Brady for 3.
And Brady likes the triple.
Our first triple made tonight, Scott.
Coming off a 17-point performance, dropped a triple last Friday night against Shorewood in that win. What an exciting game. Down low, White. It's stripped by Southern, and Southern came to play some ball. He had some pent-up energy here.
I thought
what I was going to say was, you can tell how serious the game is because they're not wanting to make mistakes. You see they're taking their time on the shots there, Meadowdale?
Yes. Yeah, this would be a big win for them, obviously, right now. Glacier Peak riding high. 4-0 lead, thanks to Southern. Foul on the other side was that Zach Hatch, Ron, who got that foul? First
the foul.
Or that's on
Charlie White.
Charlie White.
Yeah.
Charlie White, isn't he a football player?
He is a football player as well. A lot of football players on this Maverick team. Rebound there goes to Tingstad. Aiden O'Neal with it on the far side of the court. Griffin over. Number 10. Now back outside for O'Neal. Again, 15 on the shot clock. And they're calling for steps.
The turnover.
Traveling to the call, Grizzlies basketball.
Ron, you, of course, prepared nicely. I will cheat off your sheet at Glacier Peak, averaging almost 63 points a game. The Mavericks, is that 52 almost, just under?
Yeah, 51-8.
Peltier outside. Middendorf. Hatch looking for his first 3 tonight. Not going to get it on that one.
He was closer than last time.
Yeah. 4-0, 4:51 on this Thursday night. Tomorrow, the kids are itching to go to break. That pass won't make it. Charlie White trying to zone one in there. Second turnover, right?
That's what I got. Second turnover.
Grant Peltier, the senior, walking it up the court.
It's amazing. We got almost 4 minutes gone, and there's only 4 points scored, and it's all by the Grizzlies. So crazy way to start a game.
I think Southern is tired of Hatch and Guffey getting all the threes. Peltier bodies him up down low. Grant Peltier.
Or as the PA announcer says, Peltier.
Everybody says Peltier. I talked to his mother, and there's Aiden tries to take a shot. O'Neal And a strong position there under the glass.
That's second foul against Charlie White.
Charlie White for the Mavericks, his second.
And head coach Andy Strait, he wants a timeout. And we'll take one. Glacier Peak, Meadowdale, early going 6-0.
It's a great opportunity for the Shoreline Community College to get together with an organization in the city, show off what we can do, the classes that the Shoreline Community College teaches.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change over time.
Early timeout by the Mavericks. Down 6-0 here. Can't get one to fall. Shooting percentage not good in the early going for the Mavericks.
0 for something. Yeah, not starting good. Starting slow here. I might have fallen asleep up here, Scott.
Ron, you took the night off last night. What happened?
Yeah.
5 in a row? Wasn't going to happen, huh?
Wasn't going to happen, no.
Out of the timeout, Glacier Peak basketball. Brady
Easy,
fakes it,
easy.
takes it right to the rack.
Wow. Looks like Brady could do that all night long. He was around him before he even knew it. And Brady's not that fast.
No, but he had a twitch right there. He caught him. Great look. Nice seal and pivot move to the hoop for Southern. Southern looks like he's got some giddy up in his step tonight. Helpap trying to drive on Hatch to the left. Back out. Caleb Tingstad. Tingstad taking hard. He'll draw the foul and count it. So Tingstad gets the Mavericks on the board. And Brady, well, I don't know what number they have up there. That was on Southern, right?
They got him at 14 instead of 10. He's playing with 14.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He's wearing number 14 in honor of Derek Harrison.
Right.
They can't trip us up like that. We can't handle that.
Duffy hard to the basket, off the
Fortunately, he had a 6th defender in the backboard.
Yeah.
Here comes. What's that?
Edge of the backboard helps out a lot.
It does. They call it the baseline. Nice back door.
Oh, Duffy's going to get rung up too.
Griffin over a nice back door. He fell kind of hard on his backside. He looks like he's okay.
That's Todd Howell calling that foul on Guffey down there tonight.
All right.
The other two referees out there on the far side of the court with his hand up in the air is Romeo.
Oh, Romeo.
Solano.
Where art thou, Romeo?
And on the baseline down there tonight is Dave Leander.
Excellent. Over hits that one. 8-3 Glacier Peak on top here. 2:56 left in the first quarter. Peltier high post for Brady. Looking for something. Now sets the pick. Here's the roll. Brady left hand.
Oh, nice
inside
pass.
dish. Middendorf.
That was sweet pick.
That was a nice assist.
Brady could have shot that all by himself too.
O'Neal kicks it back out to Tingstad. Are they going to get him for steps again? Romeo rings him up.
Third turnover at least. Don't like that little stutter step.
He does not. Again, a pro move. Even actually college, they probably wouldn't call that in college.
Oh,
nice look, double. Back out to Hatch.
Looking
Can
good.
he?
No.
Tingstad almost loses it. Here comes O'Neal. 10-3, 2 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Nice little presentation here from the student section. We got a lot of kids from graduates, alumnus here from Glacier Peak back from school on winter break, holiday break. 11 seconds on the shot clock. O'Neal ISO on Peltier. Great cutoff.
Oh, nice save. Another turnover for the Mavericks.
Nice job of fronting by Southard to break up the pass. Now Peltier high post. Nice pick. Guffey wide open right under the bucket, but Brady wants a triple.
Middledorf's going to get called for a push-off to get in that rebound, so he's going to sit down.
Jake Middendorf. Boy, he went from a sophomore to a senior in a week.
Yeah, he did. He must have studied hard. Put some good grades on the test.
First team foul on Jake. 3 team fouls on Glacier Peak, 4 on Mavericks, and here comes the argue, one of the argues. That's Zach.
Oh, no, 25?
Yep, the junior. And both, actually, him and his brother, Jacob, argue as well.
Yeah, they're both in there.
O'Neal and Braxton in for the Mavericks, and Braxton with the ball on the blue, number 3. Over.
Oh.
Nice spin, but argue there to help out and deny.
Yeah, and foul.
And smiles all around down there.
Yeah.
They're going to get Zach for that, Ron.
Yeah, I saw him reach in there. Wow.
Not John McClain type percentages here for the Mavericks from the stripe so far. Gets a second.
I don't really care if we take it.
6-point lead here for Glacier Peak. 1 minute left in this first quarter. Glad you're with us. Varsity Hoops, Wesco, and Brady looked like he took steps. Here's Argue from the elbow, can't get it. Big rebound. Brady gets up again and back down low to Jacob Argue. Boy, Southern a giver tonight, Ron.
He is.
He is handing out Christmas toys early.
2 beautiful assists. Unselfish playing tonight.
30 seconds, 12-4 lead for Glacier Peak. Over.
Oh.
And he gets it, and he will go to the stripe one more time.
Nobody hardly touched him, but Romeo thinks somebody did. He's going to call it on.
Basket's good. Fouls on number 23, Jacob Argue.
Argue Jacob gets it. 4 points now for Griffin. Over. Make it 5. Heating up from the free throw line. 22 seconds left. 12-7 Glacier Peak on top. Zach Hatch bringing it across the line. Back out Jacob to Zach now with Zach Hatch. Over on him. 9 seconds left. First quarter action. Back over to Brady. 2 seconds. 1. Guffey's got to take it, and there's a foul before the buzzer on Malik Braxton.
Was he fouling in the process of shooting?
It might be. We'll look to see if it was before the shot. Guffey asking.
It looks like it's going to be.
Malik's first, but the team's 5th. And what was the result? They're going to say they're going to call it?
End of the quarter was the result. No shot, so it must be.
Well, at the end of 1 from Glacier Peak High School, Glacier Peak up 12-7 on Snohomish Times Sports Network.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
Shoreline Community College and Puget Sound Auto Dealers Association have been recognized internationally for its pioneering in finding a new way to deliver technical training for automotive repair.
Where are you going to look here?
Shoreline Community
Next, they play Friday night. Both of them.
Auto Dealers Association
to get it off.
All right, we're back. You can hear us. There we go. Malik Braxton inbounding, but they call 5 seconds there, Ron.
It's another inbound the ball. Start second period here. I'm not sure what's going on. I was kind of falling asleep here with only 7 points scored here.
Boy, just high octane not. Brady backs down Tingstad. Now he spins. Now he looks fade away. Right off the rim. Braxton with the rebound.
Not a good shot, but nobody to pass to either. So
good defense by the Mavericks. Calling a set play out of this one. Up top, Helpap gets it over. New player in Wilson, number 11 for the Blue. Tingstad takes him strong, but great block by Southern one more time. His defense has been stellar this year.
That was a good stance for Brady down there. Just took the shoulder right into him.
It's not in my house. Argue up high. Zach tries to baseline double team.
And turns it over.
First, I believe that's the first turnover, though, for the Grizzlies here tonight. Peltier sitting at the check-in along with Middendorf. Tingstad high post, looks now. Almost kind of a semi-triangle offense they're trying. And what's Romeo calling now? Boy, these...
Blocking foul on somebody from Meadowdale.
There's a block off the ball call.
On 24.
Which there's... Okay.
That's his second foul.
Player control foul, number 24.
So Brady sits down. Middendorf comes back in. And
6 team fouls here. 6:52 left in the second quarter. 12-7 Glacier Peak. Grant Peltier with the ball on over now. Up to Jacob Argue. Back to Peltier already. Jacob gets it. Middendorf. Guffey wants a 3. Was huge, and then he gets it. Guffey with his first points tonight.
Little dry spell for the Grizzlies. Gets watered down there with that shot.
15-7. Helpap drives to the lane. And Zach Argue will collect a foul.
Yeah, I think his second, too.
So I'm feeling like part of the strategy here for Ron, for the Mavericks, is let's just take these kids to the rack, get them in a lot of foul trouble, and see how deep they are. What do you think?
Well, it looks like that's what's going on. They're doing just that. They've only taken a couple of shots from outside, and that one rattled him. Did he get both of those?
He just got...
He must have.
Yep. Helpap 2. Foul is on Argue. Guffey! The hit man, Guffey, comes up big, shows his hops down low, and he'll collect the deuce.
And possible and one. We saw an interesting play the other night. We had a 3-point shot go in, and it was in penalty time, and they fouled somebody under the basket at the same time, so there was 2 more shots, so it was a 5-point play.
Wow, you don't see that very often. He misses the free throw, but Middendorf in there with a great rebound. He goes back up and draws the foul as well, so he'll head to the stripe. And Wilson picks up Reed, his first of the night, but again, we are collecting fouls at a very heavy pace as Middendorf hits the first.
6 apiece for each team right now is what I count quickly.
Well, if it's 6 each, then I don't think it's just a Meadowdale
No.
Oh, look at
the
that.
miss, and what a great follow for Jake Middendorf. Brian Hunter, head coach for Glacier Peak, wants a timeout.
30-second timeout, Grizzlies.
20-10, a biggest lead of the night. We'll be back.
The Eye Care Center of Snohomish on Avenue D is here to help with all your eye care needs. Our professional staff is committed to offering the most sophisticated, high-end, latest technologies to our patients. And the Eye Care Center is a relaxed atmosphere, allows you to browse the over 800 high-end designer frames, including some for the little ones. There's really no reason to go anywhere else. See us online at eyecarecenterofsnohomish.com or call 360-568-6666.
20-10, Glacier Peak early lead. Now they with the full court press. Brian Henner wants to see. Malik Braxton breaks the press. Driving, flying. Gets it to Grund, one of their tallest kids.
Got a shot blocked by Duffy, I think, in there.
The boy can leap, I'm telling you. 6'6", 21, Grund. Couldn't get tall enough. Peltier on top, 5:33 left in this first half. Argue.
Fires, drops.
And there's the rebound by Grund, and he throws it away.
That, 5 on the board for turnovers for the Mavericks. That was against.
Tipped.
Oh, it was tipped. No, it wasn't a turnover.
Kyle Grund, he wanted the foul on the arm. Here comes O'Neal. Mavericks looking to get something going here. A lot of baseline cuts, a lot of baseline picks. They've been working the shot clock down. Over, back out to Braxton. Braxton breaks down. Little crossover on Peltier. Deep 3 ball from Reed Wilson. Got him listed at 6'5". 20-13, Glacier Peak.
Oh, there's a GP, almost turnover.
Peltier, great hustle to save it. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Middendorf the screen, the pick, he's open for the roll. Errant pass by Peltier, don't know if it got broken up or not. Braxton coming the other way. Draws the foul and does a push-up when he's done. I'd like a bucket, a free throw, and a push-up, please.
Cross on Jake Middendorf, his second, team 7.
Did he make that basket?
He did.
Malik Braxton.
I have his first 2 tonight. Again, they get the foul on Middendorf, his second. And he gets it to drop.
Rattles hard around the rim.
He did. Brady Southern check it back in.
That 10-point lead's down to 4 now.
Little run here for the Mavericks. Again, they have hung tough. The last game came off a 56-54 win over Oak Harbor. Middendorf deep in the post on the block, right up over Grund.
Yeah, that worked for Brady earlier, worked for Middendorf then, and I think want to keep doing it.
6-point lead. Grund tries to go up. Here comes Southern. He'll
turn it over to the shorter guy.
That's right. He will stop it up. He's like, I could dribble by this guy. Point guard envy. Guffey has 1 3 tonight. Drives the basket hard and delivers.
Nicely done.
Justin Guffey.
Guffey starting to stretch it. Good defense. Peltier draws the jump ball.
Possession arrow is favor of Glacier Peak, I think.
Jump ball, Grizzlies basketball.
24-16, 3:32. Good work by Peltier again. He's nipped a little under the weather today.
He looks like he's a little tired. He came out.
Yep.
Probably doesn't have the full energy level up yet.
No, that's tough to go out and play basketball when you're not feeling great. Hatch corner, 3-ball deep, rattles out. But I have a feeling he'll keep shooting and he'll hit some as the night goes on. 3:13 left in the second quarter. Braxton for 3. The trips.
I'll guarantee that Zach's going to keep shooting.
6 points for Malik Braxton, who did not start this game, but has been a spark plug. 24-19. Zach Hatch on over. There's Brady. Yes!
Gets the roll.
From Zach Hatch.
8 points, and we've got an official timeout as the net got caught up in the rim there on the other side. So now things are starting to get, we kind of had a lull. The start, it was kind of slow and sluggish.
Picking up a little bit, 2:45 left to go in the first half of this game, and only 26-19 points up there.
On the elbow, they bring it around over. Braxton with a 3 goes in. He's going to give it to Over for 3. Good looking shot.
He was all alone out there.
Textbook. And 26-22. Glacier Peak was up by 10.
Yeah.
Mavericks have closed it here, trading 3s for 2s. And Guffey, another three. That one rolls out. Big rebound there by Reed Wilson. So Wilson at 6'5", Kyle Grund at 6'6", O'Neal gets it to Braxton. Braxton gonna face up. I like the pink socks. Crossover move, and he gets to the rack. Can't make it. Here comes Guffey. Great looking crossover. He's very quick. Got to give him some space. 4-point lead for the Grizzlies. Minute 40 in this half. Hatch. Way off. Didn't get the rim.
He is not feeling it yet tonight.
O'Neal the other way. See if they can close this gap even further. They're going to sit outside, set it up high. Backdoor to over. They've been doing that all night long, and he connects.
We got a 2-point differential with a minute 5 left to go here.
All of a sudden, the intensity's starting to heat up here at Glacier Peak High School in the Cave.
Meadowdale's come alive here.
High post. Picks, switch roll, great pick and roll. Middendorf can't get it, but Brady Southard on the other side to pick up the garbage.
I'm not sure they're going to count it, though.
And there's a foul on Charlie White, who cannot afford a foul, his third tonight. 9th team foul on the big board. Middendorf going to the charity stripe. Jake with 5 points so far tonight.
I got him with 7.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, but
well, you know,
you can have 5 or 7.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
We'll check that at halftime. We'll try it. Malik Braxton gets a breather. Boy, what a spark plug! What an igniter he was. And number 5, Connor Seed, comes in for Glacier Peak. Middendorf can't get it, but Brady keeps it alive out to Guffey with 49 seconds. Brady wants the triple.
And he gets it.
Woo! He is shooting a very high percentage behind that arc this season, 4 games in.
He certainly, I've seen him hit at least in a couple other games 3 some out there too, so he's doing a good job out there.
2 tonight. O'Neal goes left against Argue, now finds Wilson, can't get it. Rebound, Brady Southard. 17 seconds on the clock for the first half, 29-24. Zach Argue gets it off to Seed. Number 5, Connor Seed, getting some minutes. Bounce pass there to Middendorf. Nice little mid-range jumper for Jake at the buzzer.
Wow, that 2-point lead kind of just jumped up to 7 right there at the end of that second period. So,
well, stay right here. GP 31-24. Our Action Jackson Plumbing halftime show will continue right here on the Snohomish Times Sports Network.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsor, Silver Lake Eye.
That was beautiful. Basically, yeah, it's great.
Shoreline Community College and Puget Sound Auto Dealers Association have been recognized internationally for its pioneering in finding a new way to deliver technical training for automotive repair.
We're at halftime here. Glacier Peak High School. Scott Oxman, Ron Henthorn, 5-tool player, of course, Todd Elvig. 31-24 here. Again, before the night, Derek Harrison, a tragic loss. That youngster, a graduate of Glacier Peak, played basketball here, drowned in an accident over the summer, and paying tribute to him, raising some funds for his family. What a horrible story. And this community has come together to raise some money and a tribute to that young man. A lot of Brady Southard wearing 14, that was his number here, and a lot of kids and parents have that number 14 t-shirt on.
So looking at the scores tonight, Meadowdale Mavericks with 24 points. 10 of those are by Griffin over, as he seems to be carrying the game. On the Glacier Peak side, Brady Southard has 11 points.
Yeah, Brady Southard, boy, he's come out looking hungry, looked energized tonight. 2 3-pointers. Zach Hatch can't find the range quite yet. The missile isn't loaded properly, but I think he'll get going.
But aside from those points, Brady's had like 2 or maybe 3 really great assists down there under the basket.
He is dishing the rock.
Could have scored, could have shot, and dished it off to the open man under the basket. So
better to give than receive.
A giver is always good.
It's early Christmas for everybody else. Let's look at some halftime highlights from the first half of play here. 31-24, Glacier Peak on top. As you see early going, it was down low scoring early on, but there's a great drive for Glacier Peak. They were beating them up, and Mavericks went to the line. Malik Braxton did not start, and there's Brady with one of those dishes you were talking about. Great feed inside. And again, the Mavericks' strategy taken to the hole, and there's a big Guffey three-pointer. Guffey again electrifying Glacier Peak in some games earlier from the 3. Great feed again, Guffey. Middendorf getting to the action. First half was 7 points, as Ron said, and then all of a sudden the Mavericks with a little spurt. Glacier Peak up by 10, but Malik Braxton takes it into the rack to close the gap for 2, but Glacier Peak comes right back. Middendorf, Justin Guffey, and Malik with the 3 ball. So there you have it. Some first half highlights here. Leads us 31-24. And Ron, it looked like Glacier Peak was going to run away. They were up by 10. Mavericks have a nice spurt. Malik Braxton was the inspiration there. They closed it to 2, and then right before the half, Glacier Peak kind of had their own little run.
They did right at the end of the half. It's crazy the way the game was played. I mean, Glacier was like 10-0 out of the gate. It's like, well, where's Meadowdale? Are they sleeping down there? What's going on? It was kind of quiet, but overall, we finally got the points on the board in that second period because they scored twice as many in the second period as they did in the first period.
And I think Glacier Peak's rusty again. The last time they played was last Friday night. Meadowdale, they played Saturday the 13th, and also played Tuesday. So they're like an NBA schedule right now.
Yeah, busy week, yeah. So both of these teams are playing again tomorrow night, Friday, right? Yeah. Meadowdale's going up against Linwood at Linwood, and Glacier Peak's going up against Shorecrest at Shorecrest. So back-to-back games after that little layoff.
Shorecrest had a up and down season so far. I look to them at the stretch to be in the mix in the Wesco 3A South.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. They're just kind of struggling a little bit. Probably lost some players last year that hadn't found somebody to step up and take their place.
Want to always thank the Everett Herald, heraldnet.com, the great sports department there, David Kruger. Love every day you go in the Herald Sports section, you can see what live games are being broadcast, not only on STSPN, but also SLSN. Again, our coverage brought to you by Shoreline Community College this season.
We're going to try and get Dave on the phone here, give us some updates.
We're trying the miracle of technologies. It was a feature we added last year during the end of the season where we actually get some call-in reports from other games. Dave not covering a game tonight. You hear the dial tone. See if you can hear over the band.
Hello?
David Kruger, Scott Oshman, Todd Elvig, STSPN. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. You're on the air. I don't know if are you watching this game?
I am not. Sorry. What I missed?
It's 31-24 right now. GP Mavericks spurting on, but why don't you tell everybody about your podcast? When can they catch the latest and greatest Steve Willits and the gang?
Yeah. So every Monday we have that come out usually late Monday night, early Tuesday morning, and this last week we did some power rankings and tried to figure out who was on top. It was a tie for the boys, and the girls was a little bit easier to figure out.
And from on the boys' side, early reads, obviously hard to measure right now, but what do you like in the Wesco 3A South boys right now, David? Who's playing some good hoops?
Well, we our two-way tie, we all had a different first place team. I went with Meadowdale Mavericks. Aaron Lammers went with Arlington, and then Steve went with Glacier Peak. So it was and then we all voted them all in some order of 1, 2, or 3. And so there was a dead tie for first, which was weird. But I saw Arlington last night too, and they looked good. They barely held off a feisty Terrace team that stuck with them. But the MP looks strong. They're still undefeated. Arlington's undefeated, and Glacier Peak's rolling too.
Spectacular, some unbelievable, exciting finishes in games on both the boys, girls side, 3A, 4A, doesn't matter. Tell everybody you can catch David Kruger. What's your Twitter handle? How can we talk to the famous David Kruger?
Yeah, so my Twitter is @Kruger_David. It's KRUGER_David. We got @HelmetPreps too, where we have a bunch of scores and updates all through the night.
Thank you, David. We are going to resume play here at Glacier Peak. Always a pleasure. I hope to see you courtside soon.
Sounds good. We'll see you guys soon.
All right,
Good night.
take care. That's the Herald's own sports extraordinaire reporter, David Kruger, live. Now, it just doesn't happen anywhere else. We don't get replay. You don't get call-ins. You don't get everything you get at STSPN.
Do you love that?
That's smoking. Phenomenal.
Got the good stuff happening out here tonight.
And David and Steve Willits and the gang, they're in a lot of pressure. These podcasts, I tell you, they have to look into crystal balls. They had to commit early on who they think was going to win each division and who are the players to watch.
Is that called making up stuff?
Kind of, but no, I've seen them. Believe me, these guys come in with binders full of stuff. Binders.
Sure, yeah. It takes a while to get the research done.
But I tell you, we're going to be doing that live on the air here.
Yeah, that's I was just going to say that as we start the third quarter. Mavericks in the blue. Tough shot, tough angle there by Hellpap, and a good rebound by Guffey. But yeah, you'll see, you're going to get some live broadcast of that podcast down there in Everett in the studio with Steve Willits, Aaron Lammers, and David Kruger.
Is Tom in there too?
Tom, I don't hear Tom. They refer to Tom as Middendorf with a turnaround. Gimme can't get it. I heard in the Big T they refer to him. They kind of bust his chops a little, and I think they do it because he's not in the room. Tom Lafferty, of course, great.
Good friend of ours.
Great broadcaster, great, just what a pro, and he knows this game, he knows this area. Charlie White, who's been in foul trouble with 3, gets his first points of the night. Tom Lafferty, nice enough to get some simulcasts here through the year with STSPN. Hatch goes low, and to Middendorf, he picks it up, turns, can't get it off the glass. Here come the Mavericks.
That's going to be a turnover.
Big lead pass for Over, but O'Neal's there. Charlie White bats, and he draws the charge. Oh, a Grammy nomination could be coming for Justin the Hitman Guffey. If you could only, if we only had the camera on, all the parents right below us muttering to himself, I don't think he got it.
I don't think he was had his feet stuck.
I disagree with that. I think he bumped him. He bumped him a little bit. Yeah, hard enough to knock him down.
Hard to tell from here. We'll have to look on YouTube on the replay. Snohomish Times. Subscribe if you haven't. Just click the red button. Do it. Guffey over there, 31-26. Just started the third. 6:22. Hatch. A little pull-up jumper, can't get it. Hatch having a rough night from the floor tonight so far, but he'll still keep trying, getting the rhythm here. O'Neal with the basketball. Mavericks lost their first league game as Tingstad takes Middendorf to the hole, and I'm not sure what Middendorf did. He looks like he just took along, went around for the ride there.
Yeah, he went around, got on his back, and went in on the layup with him.
Fouls on number 32 for the Grizzlies, Jacob Middendorf.
But Tingstad goes to the line.
Not going to bode well for the Grizzlies with Middendorf in fouls.
No, and he makes that one. So Zach's going to come in. Middendorf with 3 fouls. 31-29 Grizzlies. Grant Peltier with the ball on O'Neal. Looks for the screen, now goes away. Great dish, and Brady Southern. Oh, I wanted him to hammer it home.
He was wide open on that assist there.
But he kissed off the glass. Great execution. Nice assist by Peltier.
Use the glass guarantee too. There's another travel turnover.
Boy, that's the second or third.
At least the third turnover for the stutter step pro move traveling call.
I believe the Mavericks head coach Andy Street wants a timeout. We'll step away just for a second.
30.
It's a short one, quick one, 33-29. Shoreline Community College, Run Hornthorne, shoreline.edu. All season long, STSPN, the Snohomish Times Sports Network, and the Sound Live Sports Network.
You know, they came out here the second half, and I thought I'd see some different things going on. Maybe full court press, maybe a little different change in the way they're playing defense, and it sort of just looks like we started the game over again. It's kind of slowed down again.
It does. Everybody's sticking with man-to-man defense, the pick and roll, they switch. Nice look underneath Brady.
It was Guffey got fouled on that shot, wasn't it?
It was Guffey. He'll go to the line, but Brady has just been the gift giver tonight.
His second team foul.
You know, it's great to have a 6'4" big guy who can go up at the top of the key and can distribute the basketball as Guffey hits the first.
Checking in for the Mavericks, number 3, Malik Braxton.
That's just not everybody has that ability and vision.
Brady's got 13 points, and he's probably got another 10 on assists.
Does he just want to know, as Guffey hits the second one, I have him 7 points tonight for Guffey.
I got him for
You got him for
9.
more? 9? See, I'm always off. You're always right,
Well, you're
Ron.
busy working. I'm busy watching.
No, Malik Braxton, he was a big part of the Mavericks' comeback in the first. 35-29. Another call on the floor.
24 block, is that what he said?
Player control foul.
Yep.
For the Mavericks, number 24, Caleb Tingstad.
Caleb Tingstad, his third team foul tonight.
Tingstad, one of their better scorers, didn't want to get him in too big of trouble.
No.
Oh, almost.
And Brady trying to get it to argue, but broken up by the Mavericks. Good D there. Rare turnover tonight for Glacier Peak, Ron.
Yeah.
They've been good taking care of the basketball.
Doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
O'Neal trying to set up Peltier. Peltier kept with him. Braxton stops, drops, can't get it, rolls off, but Tingstad's there for the rebound. Goes up one more time. Brady lays off and he gets it.
I thought that ball was off the top of the board.
7 points for Tingstad, as Ron mentioned, one of their contributors. And here comes Argue, and they're going to call that a offensive foul on Zach Argue, the junior.
It was. He just turned and went into him. He was there. He was there since yesterday. Second foul on Zach.
25, Zach Argue, second
Team foul tonight. 35-31. Mavericks hanging in there, keeping it close here in the cave.
Every time the Grizzlies pull up a little bit, Mavericks come on back and get on their tail.
Over now on the left side, drives into the paint, rolls, spins, and they'll get it to go down. He's been doing that all night. Good first step for Griffin Over. GP 35-33 again 2-2. Great pick and roll, Brady. So strong.
I think he's got gonna be a timeout here.
And I have Brady set for 15 points. GP takes a timeout. You're watching Wesco 3A South basketball presented by Shoreline Community College on STSPN.
I got 12 for Over.
Griffin Over 12 points, 37-33. Every time the Mavericks so far have pushed it to 2, Glacier Peak has responded.
They have. And they just kind of close in on them a little bit, and then the Grizzlies kind of pull away, and then we settle back into that routine again. It's happened about 4 or 5 times that lead changes.
They're going to be an off-ball call here, and they're nodding his head, yes, sir.
Blocking call again.
The Mavericks trying to close this lead, but get caught up. That's going to be on. Oh, and that is Isa KK. They have him as number 5.
We had him at 15, yeah.
We had him as, he's listed on the roster as 4, but he's wearing 5. I love it when they do that. Guffey on the other side drives the lane. Now probably should have went to the rack, but Peltier there, and Brady drives in, Argue right at the top of the key, can't get it. It's going to be Mavericks basketball, 37-33, 2:54 left in the third.
First appearance tonight by Izo KK.
Izo KK, number 5. They go high to Wilson on the elbow. Now Over. Giving some room is Argue. And Peltier!
And that's going to be a jump ball.
Oh, I don't have to be looking at you to defend you.
Just reach behind my back, and there was the ball, man. I got to see that one on replay.
Oh, that was a little wizardry there by Grant Peltier. He got the TO, baby.
Yeah.
37-33, 2:28. Grant, that is a nifty little trick.
Ooh,
tries to go, good front by Over, can't get it quite to Argue, and they'll turn it back over to the Mavericks.
Pass by Brady, a little short, not quite down to the 20-yard line.
And Malik and O'Neal are playing a game of back and forth there. Who wants it? Is a KK, drives in, Argue.
Oh.
Gonna get called for the foul.
He is, gonna go for the blocking throw.
Argue is third.
Third foul for Zach. Malik to take it in. Arview, nice fake. Drives up, bounce pass to Izo KK, and Guffey tries. What a great hustle, but he can't get there. It'll be Maverick ball.
That's like a face plant down there on the baseline.
He likes it. He's used to getting
on the ground.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Probably plays like he feels like he has pads on. 30 on the shot clock, so no worries there for Meadowdale. Malik Braxton on the top left, and it looked a little stale. Andy Treat, he wants to set something up with 21 left on the shot clock, 37-33.
Stay here.
And we're going to stay right here.
I got it.
Oh, we've got some replay action.
No, I've got that behind the back deal.
Oh, nice.
That would be great.
There it is right there, teeing it up.
Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Let's let the audience see it.
Look at the top of the key here as they bring it around. Grant Peltier, and there he is. He catches him right there.
Isn't that good stuff? That is good stuff right there.
Outstanding.
Great stuff, great stuff. 4-point lead for the Grizzlies here.
They can't teach you that, Ron.
No, that you kind of back into that kind of stuff.
That's funny. I don't care who you are.
That's true. That is a good. Hey, and he got the turnover. That's what's so awesome. 21 seconds on the shot clock. We'll see what Coach Andy Street, what's he dialed up here. High post. He's KK. Giving up some size there to argue. He's going to slice, dice, roll to left, and it's broken up as I think Brady got a hand on the ball as he was driving in.
Yep. Unfortunately, bounced off the Grizzlies at the baseline there.
Romeo talking about it over there, and they have a conversation. It comes out to Glacier Peak.
It wasn't off of the creek, yeah. Oh. Brady had a hand in that one too.
Brady is just all around contributor. He is a beast down there. Broadway Brady. Trying to find the cutter. Guffey up top, back to Brady. Give him some room there, he'll pop it.
Uh-oh.
And again, they're off ball. Romeo is not going to let anybody screw around. Now they're deciding who is it going to be on. 1-0, is it going to be on over?
Number 10 for the Mavericks. Yeah. Griffin over
his first foul tonight. Griffin over, 5th team foul. Brady!
Drops it 2 more.
Boom!
From Grant Peltier.
Inbound play from the side for a layup. You don't see that too often.
No, he had a tough angle there, turn around. He's so good off the block, though, is Brady Southern.
The Mavericks sleeping on that one a little bit.
O'Neal gets Peltier to go, but there's Brady Southern again, anticipating the dish to Wilson. And Mavericks get under the basket here with 18 seconds on the shot clock. 54.4 seconds left in this third quarter.
Set play. They're going to call a kick ball, I think. Hit his foot on the inbounds play.
Try once again.
Oh, you're going to get a foul on Brady for that? I think he is.
And Brady, if you can see in your screen, a little smirk, I'd say.
Yeah, I would say that.
Second on Southern. Again, wearing number 14 tonight in honor of Derek Harrison. O'Neal working hard against Peltier. And Braxton can't get it to fall from outside, so Brady comes down with 33 seconds left in this third quarter, 39-33 GP on type. Now the 6'4" senior, I thought he was going to try and break him down, a little crossover, take him to the hole. Argue.
Almost lost it down there.
16 on the shot clock, about a 2-second differential. Zach high post, takes it over, and he draws the foul with 8.6 on the big board, but 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, you get him moving like that, he can't do anything but foul you or let you go.
The 6'3" junior.
Fouls on number 11 for the Mavericks.
Very smart basketball, understanding time, where you are.
Right.
Number 3 for the 6'5" Reed Wilson. Zarg, you can't get that one.
Correction, fouls on number 10.
Oh, the foul is not on Wilson. Give him back, it's on over. Griffin over.
It's on over, that's his third.
Now some substitutions. KK comes out. Argue the second, he gets it.
Rattles that one in.
Doesn't have to be pretty, Ron. Just has to go through the cylinder.
Oh, that's
and Tingstad
just kind of tried to drive through Argue there.
Fouls on number 3 for the Grizzlies. Jacob Argue, his second. 15 foul.
So Jacob Argue gets his second, and there's a bullet pass off the shoulder of Tingstad. That thing might have hurt the brick of the wall. Holy mackerel.
I'm not sure he could have caught that if he had his hand in the way.
That was a fastball.
Oh.
Tingstad! Does he get it? Does he get it? Are they calling it? They're going to have to discuss that. I don't know if we have the replay. The basket is good. That was... We don't have the replay of that, do we?
I can get it.
I don't know. It's not worth it, probably. The end of 3. 5-point lead for Glacier Peak, 40-35. STSPN's coverage brought to you by Shoreline Community College. Stay with us.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
Scott Oshman along with Ron Henthorne tonight. Big shout out to Johnny McLean.
Johnny Mac.
Johnny Mac, Dr. Basketball.
Back to basketball. Lots of basketball. We'll have Johnny out tomorrow night when we do the girls' game.
Good, excellent.
He always has those little bits of knowledge or advice or wisdom.
Oh, yeah. It was 0-0 there for a second on the scoreboard, but back to 40-35 to start the third. Halftime score was 31-24. Mavericks with the basketball. O'Neal up top. Helpap held in check as Tingstad now really driving the bus here. Can't get that to go. Frustrated young man as he heads down the court, and Grant Peltier will lead the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies keep trying to pull away in this game, but the Mavericks just kind of hanging on the back there.
In low, Argue.
Yep.
And they're going to get number 11, Reed Wilson, the 6'5 senior, for a push in the back. Again, that new rule, Ron. I mean, that looked like a tap, if that.
Yeah, he had his hand on him. You cannot put your hand on him.
Was that ticky-tack?
That was a tic-tac, ticky-tack. What are you supposed to do when the guy's backing you down?
You got to body up.
Argue can't get it. Here comes the Mavericks. They haven't really tried to push it too much, and they're not going to right here. Set offense here. O'Neal draws it up. Fakes the pass, gets it in low to the block. Double team is Tingstad. Gets one up, not pretty, but he gets it up, gets his own rebound. Can't get it, and Southern pulls it down.
1 against 3, I think he'll pull that one up.
He thought about it though, didn't he?
He was thinking drive the basket. Oh,
Guffey! Argue with a great Jacob with a good hustle rebound. Back out to Peltier, reset the shot clock. 40-35. Glacier Peak up by 5 here, 6:49. Brady, that one got tipped, it might have been.
Oh, well, that's still going to go. It was a saved ball, but tipped back out of bounds by the Grizzlies. So
good hustle. Middendorf going to check in for Jake Argue. Middendorf having a good first half. The senior, again, big. If you're just joining us, we've been calling him a sophomore all night, or all season.
We need to get some points out of him this quarter because he hasn't scored in the second half yet. So
Over. Helpap now comes around, back out to Over. He'll go for a triple, and he nails it. 15 for Griffin Over, and it's a 2-point Glacier Peak lead now with 6:13 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, that 3 ball's a killer if it goes.
Nice little floater, but a good rejection by Tingstad.
That's going to go against Meadowdale, I think. No, he's not even there, is he? Where'd he go?
Zach Argue got tangled up. And it's going to go against Zach, and it's his fourth. 6-team foul for Glacier Peak with 6:04 left in the game.
Looks like Brian Hill's going to let him stay right now.
Brian who?
Or Brian Hunter.
Brian Hunter.
Other Brian.
The other boys head coach, and Glacier Peak girls again undefeated on fire. Brian Hill. Tingstad takes him offhand, draws the foul, and count it.
Wow.
And Tingstad is laughing. He goes to his left, driving in the paint. He puts up kind of an interesting shot, but he got it to go and ties this ball game up with 5:47 left to go in the game. Short on that.
Well, Tingstad's been working inside here in this last few minutes, and I think that's what he's going to keep doing. Just go pressure in and see who gets the foul.
Southern only with 2 fouls right now. Tingstad trying to get him to get a third as Brady gets the ball outside. Peltier drives, stops.
That was a travel.
Pulls up and picks his pocket, does O'Neal, and Tingstad again can't get the easy one right there under the bucket, and we're still tied. Southern fakes the 3, goes back, little dribble work. Now he's caught. One step with a roll in!
Was that a finger roll, or that's a get that baby on replay?
There you go. Let's look at it.
Southern trapped down below, finds a little crease, and the finger roll over the cup.
He did everything but travel on that one.
42-40. Come on back.
Gives us a chance again. We have to thank all the great people who helped us put on this broadcast. A Wesco Septic Service. Try them out. awescoseptic.com or call 888-488-5588. Tell them that you heard this ad on STSPN.com and you will get $50 off your next service. They offer 24-hour service 7 days a week with over 25 years of experience.
7 days a week, 24 hours a day, did you say?
24 hours a day. You just call them or go online and they'll help you out.
How often do you get midnight septic service?
Not very often. Drew Vader. Or often at our house. We have a septic. We're all about septic at the Oshman Messina household.
Mavericks basketball.
Well, we have actually an exciting, close basketball. GP up by 2 with 5:03 left. Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn, as usual. Todd Elvig doing everything. Now a little half-court trap. O'Neal gets it to over in the corner back, and it breaks it up Guffey, but they can't get a hold of it. 20 on the shot clock. Over now, helter-skelter defense by Grizzlies. Zach Hatch back in the ball game. 11-10 on the shot clock. Helpap's got to do something.
A little scrambled off defense here.
Helpap steps, drops, triple, off the mark.
Good defense forced a bad shot.
Great Glacier Peak pressure D. And as we were looking through at the commercial break, that timeout and the scoring again, Brady Southern 19 points leading all scorers, but Peltier drives off the back of the square.
And he called it.
I think he called in. It was a call in for pickup there.
Yeah.
4 points, but none better than that one. A 4-point lead now for Glacier Peak as they dial up the D.
The scramble defense. Go get them.
O'Neal up top, now trapped by Hatch and Guffey, and Brady taps that one out and leave him with 10 seconds.
Get that out of here.
8 rows up into the band over there.
Mavericks number 2, Charlie White. Number 3, Malik Braxton.
Shot clock down to 10. Gonna have to get a shot off fairly fast here on this inbounds play.
Yeah, if I'm head coach Andy Street, I'm like, well, I got to get Braxton back in there. He had a little breather. Very effective first half. 3 over. And he can't get it, but a good rebound by the Charlie White, and he puts it back up and in. It's 44-42.
Charlie White should have been boxed out, but he wasn't.
4 points for White, struggling tonight, one of their better scorers.
Oh, missed the feed to Brady, wide open.
Pick and roll, Middendorf tries to go interior. This time they saw Middendorf, lays out on the ground, dents the hardwood with his elbows.
Redeemed himself for that bad pass.
12 seconds, 10 now on the shot clock. Brady Southern. ISO on Tingstad, pushes, bumps, grides.
You're going to get that one.
And is he going to get the offensive or the defensive?
Offensive foul. He put his shoulder into him.
Oh, the big fellas.
That's 4 on Brady. We don't need 4 on Brady with 3 minutes left in the game. He's going to take
4 fouls on Southern, 3:03 left. Glacier Peak hanging by a thread with 2-point lead.
Oh, they didn't take him out.
Now Hunter says, you stay back in there, big boy.
Middledorf out.
Boy, it was like sumo wrestlers bouncing off each other down there in that last possession.
Could have called one earlier.
Yes, in that play. Over, tiptoes on the baseline. Braxton for 3. Big Charlie White. He gets the foul and will go to the line with 2:43 left to tie it.
You want to get Zach, I think. Zach Argue. 25, yep. That is 4th?
His 5th.
His 5th foul, yeah. That's what I thought.
Zach in a hard-fought game fouls out with 2:43 left. Glacier Peak had a lead of 10 in the first half, had moments of stretch, then with 5:47 left in this ball game, Tingstad ties it up 40-40.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
And it's been a 2-point lead since then.
Could tie it up right here.
Charlie White, the senior, has had foul trouble, can't get going, probably barely has a sweat, but he drills that one and brings him within 1 with 2:43. I tell you, varsity basketball doesn't matter. No
lane violation, I think, against Braxton.
That had to be against the Mavericks.
Yeah, it was against Braxton.
Oh, so no score then?
No score. That is a brutal, costly mistake for Meadowdale. Grant Peltier not feeling well. Comes in, played a great ball game. Over to Hatch. Half. Over. Down. Back out to Middendorf. Fakes. Goes up. And he's going to call 13. Is that on Peltier?
13, yeah.
Boy, 44-43, 2:43 left in this ball game. We're seeing who the scorer is. The scoring table wants to know as they're looking for the ball.
I don't know.
I believe that was on Grant Peltier, wasn't it wrong?
I thought it was 13, but he's coming. They want to know who it is. Yeah, okay.
13.
That's on number 13, Grant Peltier, his first, team's 9th.
We could have told him.
We could have. We should have. We're loud. I'm loud anyway. I could have screamed. Braxton here, down in the closing minutes.
Unfortunately, that's the same as a turnover. No score off of that little exercise.
O'Neal working on Peltier. Trying to get down to White. He backs, spins underneath, can't get it. What a move! Wow. Middendorf with the rebound. He had him exactly where he wanted. White, low block, got him pinned on his back and just couldn't quite get it over the front rim. Peltier back out to Hatch, now with 13 left in the shot clock. 1:42, leading by 1. Middendorf.
Trying to run a set play here.
Hatch. Brady with a triple. Can't get a rebound. Brady gets it back out to Guffey. Resets the shot clock now, 30 seconds, so plenty of time. Almost actually with a 1-point lead, 1:23 left. Not a bad move for Glacier Peak.
Play to win, don't play to lose.
Guffey's
going to get fouled on that drive. And they're in a 1-on-1, right? So he'll go to the line.
In the bonus.
Number 10, Griffin over of the Mavericks, his third.
Over his third, team's H.
Big free throws. Had struggled a little bit early in the Shorewood game, but then got some big ones. And Guffey comes through.
These are the counters right now with 1:13 left on the clock. Need one and then a turn and a stop.
Cannot get the second 2-point lead. 1:11 left in the ball game. Braxton quickly across the half-court line. Gets it to O'Neal. Tighten your seatbelts. And Tingstad, it looks like I wasn't watching that side of the court, Ron. He is hurt.
I think he was trying to make a cut down there, and he's really hurt his leg or his ankle or something. I wasn't looking there either. I don't know if it was on camera or not. You got that on camera for a replay down there?
No, because I was following the ball.
Yeah, we were following the ball up here.
I think he's twisted his ankle the way he's looking at it right there now.
Boy, and the big fella has played a heck of a game, him and Brady. And we'll step away real quick here. Wesco 3A South basketball brought to you by Shoreline Community College, shoreline.edu. Don't go away. 1 minute, 2 seconds left. That's a huge blow for the Mavericks here with 1:02 down by 2 points for Tingstad to go out.
Big, tough time for him not to be in there in a close game like this.
Reed Wilson comes in to relieve him. Here's Charlie White, who's been tremendous here at the end. A travel call, Romeo!
Romeo rings up the travel, puts the ball back in the Grizzlies' hands with a 2-point lead and 54 seconds left to go in this ball game.
And here comes Tingstad back as he's limping.
He's limping. He's showing.
He's limping back on the court.
That's reminiscent of course, the New York Knicks, the famous game in the 70s, I think.
Oh.
Probably getting it wrong, but 44 seconds, 2-point lead. Who cares, right? Peltier out to Hatch.
Should be able to go around Tingstad if he's limping as bad as he's limping out there.
And Brian Hunter, which I was waiting for, 15 seconds.
Whoa! Did you see that?
No.
Yeah. Let me see if I got that.
What happened?
Right as they called the timeout, he hit a three.
Oh.
I think it was Guffey. I'm not sure. I was looking down at Tingstad limping off the court.
Here.
15 seconds left on the shot clock. Ron, what are you going to dial up? What are you drawing up? What's Coach Hunter? What do you want, Brady from? They don't need a three.
No, you just need to get that driving shot and get the foul, and make the foul shots, or get that layup. So.
And you can't see on the crown. We're looking for the replay, but Tingstad's having a shoe change here. See if he goes back in. Now I'm drawing up. I want to go after Tingstad. I want him on a hard baseline pick.
Let's see what this looks like here. I'm not sure where we're at here, but I'm just going to hit it.
That's Braxton up top.
So they come over. So there's a turnover.
There's the travel call on Charlie White. And Glacier Peak.
Come on.
Let's see if we have enough time. Still on the replay.
Grizzlies basketball.
We don't.
That's okay.
We'll get another time. 34 seconds on the shot clock, or on the game clock, 15 on the shot clock.
Peltier up top against O'Neal. Comes out for the screen. Pick, roll, doesn't go. Now he goes back to Brady. 6 seconds on the shot clock. 4.
Trying to work it inside.
3, 2, 1. Has to get it up.
He did.
He did. And Guffey scrapping down. And he calls the TO!
Oh, no, timeout, John.
Yes!
Yeah.
What a headsy play by the junior. The hitman Guffey, what a hustle rebound, and calls a TO as he's clutching the peach down on the hardwood.
Now you got 14 seconds. It's your ball to inbounds. All you got to do is hold it and not lose it.
Brilliant play as Connor Seed goes to check in. They want all their ball handlers now on the court. Big credit to the Mavericks here, coming in 3-2, 0-1 in league play against 4-0 Glacier Peak on a
a Thursday night, the kids, it's a home stretch, I think everyone's tired. The holidays are coming.
Yeah. Well, outside of Brady's scoring here tonight, we haven't had anybody really hot out there. Duffy's hit a few. He's got 10 points on my scorecard.
Yep.
But Middledorf's got 9. But nobody firing off those big threes. I mean, Guffey's got Souther's got a couple threes, and Guffey's got 1, and that's pretty much it for Glacier Peak,
But what's nice, again, for Glacier Peak fans who follow this basketball team over the years, you see a tight shot of Brian Hunter instructing the young gentleman. What's nice, though, Ron, is right, Zach Hatch, he couldn't hit tonight. He's got no points. But in recent history, it's been a one-trick pony. In fact, we saw Zach Peterson, one of the great players in Glacier Peak history, their short history here tonight coming back.
Yeah.
They've got scoring that they don't have to rely on the same player every single night. And
they're going to foul.
Are you going to call it? Is he call a timeout, or is he getting fouled? There he goes, the 1-on-1. Peltier will go to the line.
That was the plan all along by Meadowdale, is to foul the ball on inbound. If you don't get the ball, foul them, and you got to. Otherwise, it's over. They run 13 seconds off without being over. So needs to make 1 on the front end, 2 to ice the game.
Grant Peltier, again, we've told you, haven't feeling great, but he has played a heck of a second half, had one of the most unique turnovers I've ever seen in basketball. Hits that off the backboard. O'Neal coming, driving his Braxton. 9 seconds left. He'll take it all the way. It's blocked by Guffey! Up goes Reed. He can't get it. Hatch with 1.3 seconds. Oh, my!
Pushing foul on somebody. I think it's going against Grizzlies. Going against number 10.
And I know Brady Southern has got 19 tonight, but I tell you what, I'm getting signatures for the Justin Guffey as the STSPN player of the game.
You think Justin should?
That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Plus the timeout. That was
the timeout. The scrappy as Hatch scores his first, but none bigger tonight from the stripe.
1.3 and 3 points is pretty much over. It's calls for a timeout here to see what they might be able to do.
I don't know about icing it, but it's melting right now.
It's melting. Well, he's still got one more shot. If he makes the next shot, Glacier Peak can just go stand on the sidelines.
1.3 seconds. They got to get it down. Well, obviously, if he misses the second one, if he misses 1.3, 46-43, the Glacier Peak lead as head coach Andy Strite drawing it up on the board what their kids are going to do. But player of the game, because Guffey gets that unbelievable rebound right down there. They're only up by 2.
Yeah.
Has the awareness to call that timeout.
Well, Coach Hunter called the timeout.
Well, no. I saw Guffey on the ground. He's calling timeout.
Oh, Guffey was calling timeout, yeah.
And that was incredibly, that was a very, very smart play at that time to do right there. As Hatch, they're going to leave him.
He's got to shoot his shot there.
You going to head down there, Ron?
Yeah. I'll head down there.
I know you're relaxing there.
Well, I got a minute 3.
We got 1.3 seconds. Come on.
1.3 seconds. I can get down there.
Zach.
Ice the game.
Drills it. 47-43. 5 seconds. They called a timeout. Romeo says they got it in with 0.5 seconds left. I don't think this one's over.
I mean, pretty hard to get 4 points in no time.
Well,
I'll get
1 second on the clock. 1 second.
You can hit. Can't you hit a 3 and be fouled and go to the line?
It's extremely possible to be fouled on a 3-point shot. Right.
What does the girl want there? She's saying, "I can't believe it. It's time to go."
Oh, my Avery.
Yeah.
She's probably thinking, why are they calling a timeout with 0.5 left? Let's warm up the bus.
The Oshman bus.
So it's a 1 second on the clock time.
That's good
Inbound,
stuff.
inbound the ball cleanly to somebody and turn and shoot. That's all you got left.
Warm up the bus.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
Where's all of our alumni sitting?
Well, a lot of them on our side.
Who's against the wall over there?
We saw Zach Peterson. We know Jack Bonner's here. Yep, they're up against the wall there.
Here.
We're going to roam around, zoom in on those cast of characters.
Who are those guys?
Who are you?
We don't know who that is.
So tomorrow night on STSPN, while we're sitting waiting, 47-43, Glacier Peak hanging on. Tight ball game. End of this second half here in the fourth quarter. And check it out.
Tomorrow night, Glacier Peak girls against Shorewood right here in this little den.
And Shorewood, traditionally a very strong team, don't have their record right in front of me. Maybe Ron does.
I don't have their record, but I know the Glacier Peak record. Oh, they let him.
Oh, they don't even let him shoot. He made it.
He made the shot. They just stayed away from him.
And over hits a three, and it'll go down in the books as a 47-46 lead. As who are you going to go get? Justin? Yeah, Guffey. Justin, the hitman Guffey, our player of the game. Brady Southern, hopefully no disrespect. Southern, tremendous ball game again with 19 points. Justin Guffey, 10, but none. His defense was tremendous. He was a huge part of the win tonight. As Glacier Peak hangs on 47-46. As the band gets going. Unofficial scores.
Oh, there goes Ron. He's running in there. He's going to
Oh,
get
they're
him.
going to.
Come on, Ron.
Oh, Ron, the wedge.
There he is. He got him.
Oh.
He ran.
He's
he
like,
ran.
he's, I don't know. He's like it's like a good bait on the end of a fly reed, He he goes in and he catches him. We'll go down to Ron Henthorne with our player of the game, Justin Guffey.
It's Ron Henthorne down here with Justin Guffey. Justin, heads up play right there at the end of the game, and that timeout. What made you do that?
I was just playing help D, He got down there, and I just tried to do the best I could and made a play.
Well, you're going to get our player of the game award tonight, but you didn't get the high score points, but you were flying all over the place and a great D tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
And Brady Southern out there scored some good points, made some really good assists to you and everybody else. So you can give him a big pat on the back for your help tonight, too.
Oh, yeah. You played a great game. Yeah.
Are you pleased to come out with this win?
Yeah, a win's a win. At the end of the day, a win's a win.
Well, it is a win.
Yep.
I'm going to give you this T-shirt to hold up here.
All right.
I'm going to get your picture there. So, there we go. Justin Guffey, player of the game, STSPN.
Thank you.
Good luck in the next game. All right, back to you, Scott.
Thank you, Ron. Justin Guffey heads up play. Huge block, by the way, on a driving Charlie White down near the end of the ball game. Just tremendous. Can't wait to see that on the YouTube station. Snohomish time. So the Meadowdale Mavericks fall to 3-3, 0-2 in the league. Glacier Peak, they do not know what it feels like yet in this young season to lose. They go to 5-0. And that's going to do it. They squeak it out tonight with a big win, 47-46. And for Todd Elvig, our five-tool, incredible player, the replay, everybody, Ron Henthorne, always great to see you. Have fun tomorrow night. I'm going to take the night off.
Well, you deserve another night off. Johnny and I will have a lot of fun tomorrow night with the girls. They're still haven't lost a game this year left, so they'll be doing great.
What's that?
All right, this presentation of varsity Wesco basketball, sponsored by Shoreline Community College, shoreline.edu. Glacier Peak wins 47-46 here tonight over Meadowdale. Good night, everybody.